Hey, welcome everybody. I just wanted to give you a quick tutorial follow-up on the Algo system and what's going on in these markets. This is the Bitcoin GBTC ETF, the symbol that is GBTC. As I shared with you, this is the equity curve. We don't trade a lot of positions on this, mainly because it's hard to borrow. It's still kind of thin, but it's getting some major volume traction in the last week or so. The system actually got long, as we shared in the video already, at 920. But what I really wanted to point out to you, gang, was the fact that the system just exited the long position. It did not. It is not short. Just exited a long position. So what does that mean? I mean, it's gotten in, it's gotten out, and it has a tendency when it gets out. Sometimes it can go up a little bit and stall. But generally, when the system gets out like a short position here, I mean that's the end of the trend. It got out of a long here, and that was the end of a trend for a while. So it just got out of a long position. So I'm just warning you and maybe using this as an idea that if you follow Bitcoin as it gets near that important 10K level that everyone seems to be excited about Bitcoin, this system trading the ETF, the GBTC, on Bitcoin is now, and that's the Bitcoin Investment Trust, is flat. So I just wanted to point that out to you. All right. Next, this is Amazon. And the reason I bring up Amazon is because it had been long through the holiday and it just exited its long position and it went short a position but didn't work out too well and it got out. It's flat, the market, with a nice rise in the equity curve. Now, what makes this so special is if you look back over here, it had gone long on an intraday basis ahead of earnings as far as an algo picking up that pattern. And then it exited because the profit target was met. And then the second hour after day after earnings, it went long again and covered that entire move to the upside. So it's really done and outperformed just the buy and hold rate. It's done a fantastic job of picking up a lot of different trades here in its performance. But I wanted to just we gave out a video yesterday showing it was long. I thought it would be responsible to follow up with you saying, hey guys, it just got out. So that was the key the message that I wanted to make here. So for those that have the Algo Optimizer, why is this important? Let me just share with you on the website. If you go to your members section, enter in your email address, and then log in. Remember, indicator, the Algo Optimizer training. If you scroll down on all the video training sessions, this particular system is down. If we go and scroll, you can see we've got several different systems like the crude oil, for example. Again, this going through, but this particular system with that performance has been the strategy and the strategy performance, and again the settings were posted in this video right there. It's that Amazon 60-minute method. So that was why I'm bringing this to your attention in a nice equity curve going forward. So the Bitcoin was given out. This is the VXX. This is another one. I mean, this is just an incredible. If you look at the overall performance, I mean, that is what we call, as I said in yesterday's video, smooth as silk. Yesterday it was short, it covered, and then at the end of the day, the darn thing went short one more time. So I'm just letting you guys know that what's really neat, or I don't know whether you want to call it neat or not, but it did go short the market. It's short right now currently, and it's kind of struggling as this equity market's making newer highs. So anyway, again, with the VXX, this once again is the volatility ETN. The exact system that I just laid out is sitting on the video under section 8 trade entry confirmation the market used in that tutorial was the VXX, which we gave start to finish all the parameter settings for that particular market. So I just thought I'd make mention, where are these settings coming from and why are they important? Now, the next one I wanted to share with you is Apple, because what's really kind of interesting about Apple is it's had some dynamic trades. As you can clearly see, it's this is a scaling out feature, gets out a half and then trails a stop on the balance. Had a couple trades that, you can see red is losers and blue is winners. It had the nice little long position, and as you can see right here, long 613 but got out of 306. What does that mean? It got out of half the position. It's still long 50% of the position right now. It's still long. Apple still long. A little, it's got an open trade, and you can see the difference. The open trade equity is up here. So hopefully if it breaks out, great. Otherwise, what's really strange about this with Apple today is that the markets are breaking out, making new highs in the Russell and the Dow up here, but yet technology taking a back seat, and one of the biggest, baddest boy of technology, of course, is this guy right there, Apple. So we'll see what the system does. I just wanted to post and let you know what is happening. This is the E-mini S&P system, which was long this morning, and as a result, it actually went short, went long, a nice equity curve, a new high for this. This only trades two lots, as you can see, and it trailed the stop, and it is flat. So it let a little bit of a profit up there, but it is flat. Now, that particular system, once again, that 15-minute, is the system that was given to you guys if you are using the, at least to start to construct your own algo process. This was the 15-minute in section 4B. This is the 15-minute chart on the E-mini S&Ps. This is that system right there. So that's where the system is. All right. So there we have, as I'm pointing out, news on what positions are being held. This is the crude oil, the 60-minute on crude oil. And again, it is right now flat, the market, and you can clearly see here we've got Apple long 306, so half the position. VIX short, just got into that new trade yesterday on the close. Everything else now flat. Crude flat, Amazon flat, gold flat, everything flat. Just wanted, since I put out a video yesterday, I didn't want everyone to say, hey, this system's long, I'm going to chase it. Just in case you did chase, if you're making some money, just to let you know, this system just exited its position. Again, I thank you for your time. Wanted to make a quick video to help you out and to make sure, because sometimes people look at something and they say, hey, if he's in it, I should be in it, but then there's no follow-up. Well, I wanted to make sure I followed up to be responsible for you and your well-being in the financial and trading markets. Thank you.